let's start with Christen Press, who just announced her retirement in a letter, I believe, on The Athletic. She has her own show, so many places for her to say it. And Christen Press, of course, two-time World Cup winner, 157 caps and 64 goals in her international career, and has been a big-time player with some of the biggest teams in the world on the club side, played in Scandinavia for a couple of years, played for Manchester United, and then, of course, here, most famous for her time with the Chicago Red Stars, the Utah Royals, and then most recently, Angel City, where it has not been a perfect straight line. Injuries have delayed her ability to play as much as she would like to, but has been a huge presence around that club. And now one of the all-time U.S. women's national team greats is hanging up her boots.
Yeah. And it's one of those where I'm just happy for her because she gets to do it on her own terms. It was a really difficult ACL injury with a lot of hiccups from Christen Press coming back from that. But there's got to be so much pride in her NWSL career, 121 appearances, 49 goals. I'm sure she's hoping that she gets a chance to get that 50th goal come these last couple of weeks of the season. But I think the thing that most of us will remember about Christen Press is the way that she could just start on the right side, cut inside, and it was like clockwork. The way she could bend the ball with her left foot to the far post. She could do it with either foot, but I will remember this last goal that she scored in NWSL where she came in and within 24 seconds scored for Angel City, was a game-changing goal for them. And, that is Christen Press to a T. Steps up in big moments, was a huge part of the national team for a long time. And yeah, just happy. Been through injuries myself. It's just nice when you get to do it on your own terms and you feel like your body is healthy and it's actually your choice and not your body just breaking down and you having to step away because of that.
Yeah, it is. I think when she made this announcement, and of course we've talked about her a lot over the last 2 years, hoping to see her more on the field, you go through the highlight reel in your head and you see all of the goals and her ability to take defenders out of the play in so many different ways at such high speeds. And then that two-footed nature and the ball striking ability was one of the greats. And I think sort of helped continue the era through to 2019 when it looked like some of the great attacking players, Abby Wambach specifically, but some of the great attacking forces of the national team were either injured or were moving towards retirement. And it's like, well, who would be next in that list? And it felt like Press was that player a lot of times and was able to carry the attack in some huge moments. And of course was part of two of the World Cup winning teams, which is pretty great moments to be a part of and pretty good groups to be a part of as well. And
can I tell a cool story? I believe in the semifinal, actually check this. She scored a goal, I want to say in the semifinal of the 2019 Women's World Cup. And I had a really fun role for that World Cup is I got to cover the team from a fan's perspective. And that meant when I went to the games, I sat in the parents section, the family section. And so as, I got cool videos of Lindsey Horan's parents, Sam Ewis's parents when they scored their first World Cup goals. And Christen Press's dad was sitting right in front of me when and these things were just it felt serendipitous that I was sitting next to the people all the times when it happened. And I got this awesome video of her dad getting to celebrate her goal right after she scored it and got to share that with them, right? Because that is a moment that would have just gone away and never been seen. But to be able to gift that to them in a way was really not about me, but for them to have that moment for the rest of their life was really special to be able to give them. So was it the semifinals?
Yep. Scored in the 10th minute against England to go up 1-0. Then they conceded 9 minutes later, and then Alex Morgan scored 12 minutes later to go back up 2-1. I assume that's the tea sipping celebration because it was against England.
Yeah.
And I don't remember that happened before the 2019 World Cup. I think that was the moment that established it. Yeah. So, that's first of all, great memory and very jealous of that one. I actually interviewed you, I think, while you were in France. We had you on, maybe it was Extra Time at the time.
It was Extra Time. Yes.
To talk about the World Cup and preview a bunch of stuff. And you were having a pretty good time being in France, which sounded like a cool thing to do.
It was epic.
And they obviously went on to then go win the World Cup, and a huge goal for her in a huge career.